Why do we desire to bring down the character of our friends and family? I think that so often in our conversations, there's such a desire of trying to make everyone else look like they're bad and trying to make yourself look like you're good. And that's what slander means to me. Slander means to take down someone's character. And that goes along with gossip, and I think that is kind of one of the lines in what defines gossip. Is like when you're having a conversation about somebody to somebody else, maybe it's they hurt your feelings or they did this and you didn't like it. I think associating that with their character is such a huge leap from an action that they did.
I think that a better way to explain this would be, for example, if somebody annoyed you and you're feeling the need to vent, you're talking to a friend and you say, that person's so annoying. Saying that they're annoying is so much different than saying that they annoyed you. So the actions that happen to you and how they feel is different than diminishing the quality of someone else's character. And that's really what I'm trying to get at here.
Speaking about the action that occurred and how it made you feel is much more correct than talking about the person with hate in your heart and maliciously ruining their reputation within that conversation. Because if you're doing it right, you shouldn't have any malicious intent. You should have no intent to destroy their reputation. And I think that if you are feeling the need to get something off your chest, but you can't help but to attempt to slander, right? You can't find the right way to say it to where it doesn't ruin their reputation. I think it's more important not to say it at all. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that venting about your problems is necessary. It doesn't say that anywhere. Like, your problems don't need to be talked about like you think they do. You don't need to say that thing about this person, you know? It's just, I see it so often as an excuse to gossip, that you feel like you just need to get that off your chest. It's not. There's a productive way to do it. You don't need to say the same thing. You don't need to go back and talk about that person again. You could just say what happened to you. Don't even mention the person and just say how you felt if it was really like that. If the problem is really that bad, then let's deal with it like the Bible says for us to deal with it. I remember the verse saying, go to them privately, and if they don't listen then, go to them with a group and confront them about the issue. But how often are we just trying to escape with gossiping? A lot of you will never go to them in private. You'll just talk about them behind their back. Do what the Bible says. Go to them in private, and if they don't listen then, go to them with a group. Because that is the only way to be productive.